Tuesday. We're gonna mess around with tempo today to challenge the body's energy systems. Okay, so this style of training is called post-activation potentiation. It's a bunch of fancy terms that means we're just challenging all of the body's ability to regulate its energy systems and keep you moving. So we're gonna start with our warm-up and get right to it. We're gonna start with some kneeling dowel pullovers. So you'll need a broomstick, a hockey stick, a golf club, anything to put in your hands here. And you're gonna need either your couch, a kitchen chair, your coffee table, an ottoman. You're gonna get down on your knees, sit right back on your butt, okay? And you wanna have your elbows up on your box bench, couch, etc. Okay? From here, you're gonna pull the dowel over your head and just kind of let your body sag towards the floor. So your chest, your belly button's just gonna sag towards the floor as you pull. Bring that back forward, and we're just gonna repeat that process that you pull over and through. Let that body arch towards the floor. You can let your head go too here, just to relax. And we're just gonna rep that out. Warming up the shoulders and the front of the body there. Then we're gonna get into our uprighting position. So we did this last week as part of our Monday workout, but this is part of the developmental sequence. This is the 7-month position or low oblique sit. And from here, you're gonna roll your body forward like a barrel. Okay, so shoulders and hips are gonna roll together. Push down through the knee. You're gonna come up, almost like you're coming to a crawl, but not quite. And then you're gonna lower the hips down and back. Roll up through to that plank, down and back. And we're gonna get our prescribed reps in here. Okay, and then we're gonna finish off this warm up with some controlled articular rotations of the shoulders. So, controlled articular rotations just simply means that we're gonna draw the biggest circle that we can with a joint and access as much of that joint as we can neurologically. So, for the shoulder, here we go. I want you to make a fist with both hands, okay? So the one arm that's working is gonna be squeezing, but so is the off hand. Again, just like all of our single leg work, the off non-working limb is just as important as the one that's doing work, okay? So we're gonna squeeze both hands. Now, that shoulder is gonna come straight up as high as it can go in strict flexion. So I want that arm pointing forward all the way up to the top, okay? At the top, I want you to turn your palm towards the wall beside you as far as it can go. You're gonna hit that sticking point right here. I can't go any further. I'm gonna hold that, start drawing a big circle out behind me, and as I get more ability, I'm gonna start to rotate and see how my palm is starting to rotate further, 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 and now I come to my side and my palm should be facing out, and the back of my hand should be against my thigh. From here, I'm gonna reverse. So I'm gonna hold all that rotation, start coming back, back, back. I'm gonna hit that sticking point right there where I feel like I need to unwind my shoulder as I come up, draw a big circle out behind you, up to the top, and slowly lower in flexion. That's one repetition. We're gonna do 2 each side, and I want it to go just that fast, so I'll show you again on the left side. This is real time, okay? Up in shoulder flexion. Squeezing with the opposite arm, we've got full body tension at the top. I'm gonna rotate that palm out towards the wall, hit that sticking point right there. Keep rotating as I draw a big circle out behind me. Keep rotating, rotating, rotating through. Now my palm is facing out, my hand's facing my thigh, or the back of my hand is facing my thigh. Reverse directions, hit that sticking point, there it is right there for me. Start to unwind. Up, 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 up and over, palms facing in, and now I'm gonna control that lowering. Okay, that's 1 rep. We're doing 2 on each arm for the workout warm-up sequence, and then we're gonna get right to the workout. All right, here's the workout for Tuesday. We're doing some post-activation potentiation work. This is some really awesome, fun training. We're gonna do a lower body push and an upper body push today, and then on Thursday you're gonna see the same style of training. We're gonna do an upper body pull and a lower body pull, okay? So we're gonna start with our push today, lower body. We're gonna go heavy or tempo goblet squats. So heavy, I've got a 45-pound dumbbell here. It's as heavy as you can get at home, okay? Now, with this heavy weight, if you've got something that's sufficiently heavy to challenge your body, for 40 seconds, then you're just gonna do regular goblet squats. But if you have something like this, so for me, I would prefer to have something that's closer to 100 pounds here. We want heavy, heavy, heavy. So this 45-pound dumbbell doesn't quite cut it, but I can make it work by slowing down the tempo. So what I mean by that is I'm gonna count 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go right again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 40 seconds, that slow controlled tempo gives you that time under tension we need to make a light load go a long way. So we want to see as heavy as you can get and slow down the tempo. You're going 40 seconds of those goblet squats. Then we're going to get the heart rate up. You got 20 seconds of fast, fast movement. We're going to do a crossover step. So that means over and out, but we're going to make that fast. So we're crossing over, back and forth, stop yourself, and almost like that lateral shuffle we did in week 1, we're just doing a crossover step here, getting a little bit of footwork. It's fast, 20 seconds, you're going, and then we're gonna finish off with some endurance work, okay? So this is where we're gonna slow things down and we're gonna do 1 or 2 exercises. We're either gonna do a box jump for 1 minute or step-ups, depending on your fitness level and what equipment you have available. So if you have a step or a safe place to jump, then we wanna see box jumps. If you have an unsafe place to be jumping or not a stable surface to jump onto, we wanna see step-ups, okay? I'll show box jumps first. We're just gonna do 1 minute continuous box jumps. You're gonna load the hips, okay? So we're sinking through the hips, loading through the foot, jump, land, step down, and we're just gonna repeat for 1 minute where we're jumping, landing, stepping down in control, 1 minute at a time here. Now, if you don't have an availability to jump, we're just gonna step up, down with the same leg, and then we're gonna switch. Up, down with the same leg, and switch. Up, down with the same leg. We're pushing with the lower body here, and we're doing some endurance work, okay? Then we're gonna get to same style stack, but for the upper body, okay? So our heavy, heavy movement today is gonna be a push-up, okay? So, again, if a standard push-up is really challenging for you, then we're just gonna do push-ups for 40 seconds. Now, if this is easy for you, we slow down the tempo, okay? Tempo means increasing time under tension, making light loads go a long way so we can get that stimulus we're looking for at home. So for the push-up, 5 seconds down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 5 seconds up, nice and slow and controlled. Okay, again with the push-up, forearms stay vertical. We're gonna keep those hands under the chest, not in front of the head, okay? Hands under chest, feet spread apart, tail tucked under, core's nice and tight. 5 seconds down, and 5 seconds up. 40 seconds of slow controlled tempo push-ups, okay? Then we're gonna go to shadow boxing for our 20-second push upper body movement, okay? So a boxing stance is staggered. Left foot in front of right foot is orthodox. Right foot in front of left foot is southpaw. Whichever one is more comfortable for you, you pick. You can switch round to round where you're gonna go orthodox, southpaw. Okay, and we're just gonna stick to the simple boxing moves, a jab, which is front hand, and a cross, okay? Jab, cross. Now, with shadow boxing, you really wanna make sure your hips are involved. So as I jab, I'm gonna twist. Same thing as we did with the rotary movements in day one. We're gonna put cigarette butts out with our feet, okay? So twist and punch, twist and punch. Use your hips, and we're just gonna go back and forth. Mix it up, you can go. You can do jab, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, cross. Whatever you wanna do, 20 seconds, stay moving, and just put combos together here. You can move forward and back as you box, and then the next round, maybe you go southpaw and work that way, but 20 seconds, you really wanna snap those punches through and keep that upper body pushing for 20 seconds. Then We're gonna finish off with some endurance work down on the mat where we're gonna do rolling planks. So this is why when we do side planks, we do staggered foot positioning, because it's natural to go from here to a side plank. So from the elbows, plank position, you're going to roll to the side. So there's our staggered footing. And then you're gonna open up your upper body, okay? Come down, reset the plank, take your time here, and then rotate up the other way. Down, plank, nice and controlled, okay? And then open up, take your time. This is meant to be endurance work. It's not supposed to be fast. We wanna see perfectly controlled repetitions here to finish off your upper body PAP stack for Tuesday, January Jumpstart Week 3.